What happened?
I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton.
Angie, no.
Glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done.
He's going.
Every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters.
Right, Chicho, I am streaming right now, Chicho. So like and subscribe.
Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the
Lie, Chooch. Don't be lying, Chooch.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at
I'm lying right now.
Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants.
Chooch better shut
the
up, man.
shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Don't know who Freddy is.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Five Nights at Freddy's. That's what that person means.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll go down, but not
Red Rocket, yum.
Inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice
Who's this person that's in my party?
Picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice
welcome to the party then. The drinks on me. The $5
solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz.
Because Robert loves me.
Roll him out right. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it.
Yeah, drinks on me. Have as plenty as you want. Get drunk. Get fucked up.
Come on, Chooch. Come on, Chooch.
In for 6. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive.
What did you think about this play, bro? Huh? What did you think about this play?
You see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
One about a run.
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row,
oh my God, my hands are all sweaty.
We saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Well, no, most of the time the tight end's wide open, and you know when you run a wildcat, they're expecting you to actually run the ball.
Now to kick this one away.
Dead Dino.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, I'm a random person that joined a party one day, and after that.
But it's a chick, right?
It's a chick.
Oh.
Why?
What the fuck, man? Who said I wanted to talk to her?
Here we go! Grand 38!
The first carry for the
They're just fucking retarded.
And this is Saquon Barkley. So we got 3 of 1.
No, you're not, bro. You're just saying you're drunk to act like you're drunk.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Paul. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I don't know, bro.
That one good
What
for
was
16,
that?
and the drive will continue.
That was an interception. Come on, Cheech. Come on, Chooch. Where's the good Chooch, man? One that would always beat.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there, jar.
No, I'm not.
So what team did you take over, Robert?
What?
What team did you switch to, or what league are you guys talking about? Madden Night Elite or what?
Yep.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Sure.
Wasn't the Patriots the best guy?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Dude, this guy
Picked off at the
sucks.
24.
Well, they
Yeah.
didn't exactly show patience there, did they?
Yeah,
Just down to score, they come out firing
Because
right
in
away and come down
Madden
things by throwing an
90
interception.
won like 12 and
They put
3
their
or something like
defense
that,
in a
didn't
really tough spot.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he's able to plow
3-0?
forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Holy shit.
Run. Sunday.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Caught. It's Huff. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard
Hey,
line.
pick up the phone.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
No,
Hold out
Here's
two
a
next
1st
time.
and 10
Hold
at
out
the
two next
38.
time.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Over the middle, complete. It's
When you guys
Gibson.
fucking come
And
and
he'll
get
get
me.
him out near the 40 to the 39. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty
That's
good
what
one
you
to
say
run
now,
against it
Chicho.
because you're running away from people on it.
dude, my team in this
So
league is
2nd and
boss,
8 here
bro.
after the
I
pass
fucking
play
love
for
this
2
league.
yards on first down.
No, Brian hates me.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and
That's what I really need to
anticipated this
work
type
on.
of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
To throw is Wentz. And that's complete to Huff. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know
Man,
where we
Akeem
are on the
Talib, I
field,
think
but
Akeem
still,
Talib
you've
can
gotta
win another
think about it,
Super
don't
Bowl,
you?
but not
And
with the
New York
Rams.
set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
I don't know, I was on the same
just
issue
go ahead and
earlier.
be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Hey, pick up
Incomplete.
the phone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like
Yo,
that,
Chicho.
it tends to create a lot of congestion.
Hold on,
in
I'm
the
asking
middle
the
of the
commissioner
field.
because
Makes
the
it very
Giants
hard to
might
slot
quit
one
again.
in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
I'll pass it back
On
to him.
second down, here's Barkley. Spinning away.
Shut
And
next
he'll be
time.
brought down here at the 28. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job.
No, you're not.
Keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him
Hey,
down at the
pick up the
26. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got
gonna
swallowed
go for
up.
it? I hope he goes for it. I'm going. Hold on.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he
Niggas
gets
is
this one
retarded,
away
man.
here.
This nigga give me it at the 32-yard line.
The
Hey, pick
Eagles
up the
offense
foul.
now, they head back on the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays.
They most
wanna see
likely
some
want to get it,
offense.
by the
They
way.
want to see somebody
Just
break
letting you
away,
know.
whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Nick Kwiatkowski. And his guys are going to get the football
It shoots.
at the
You like a
37-yard
fake
line.
snap. Give it a
That's
snap,
now
fake
his
snap.
second
Snap.
interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ
see how
in a
my-
passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone?
Oh,
Is he
try
picking
it.
up
That's why I'm getting
man-to-man?
back there
Is he
so
having to run
fast,
with a
dude.
running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
I'm returning this, Victor. Not Victor, wow.
Wow.
Wow. Victor.
Wow.
Shut up, man. How you doing over there on your game, though?
Good 7-0. I'm winning. Yes, nigga, I'm talking to the commissioner right now.
Come on, Victor. Get him in the
Now,
league.
meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yo, commissioner, this is Victor Lama. That's a pussy shit that you're doing.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Flex round! Flex round!
I fucking know, bro.
Brad 38!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good
Yes,
pickup
you should be
there at
quiet.
22. First trip to the red zone
talk
for the
about
Giants.
nonsense like that.
They've got a 1st and
God,
10
fuck,
at
I'm
the
trying to play a
15.
game here. This nigga's about to score.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll look to throw here.
Oh, look at that
This will be
dime.
caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there.
So,
It'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
There you go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah. There you go. Well, the one that I just dropped that dime in, I should have been a pick, to be honest with
Here we
you.
go! Brad 38! Brad 38! Ohio! Ohio!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Randall Cobb, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are an extra
Hey,
point
shut up.
away from tying up this football game.
That's my
the
buddy's
extra
dog.
point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return.
No, next league. I should actually try being
Return here,
Raymond.
He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception.
actually
We'll see if
make
they
me
get
a
better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Kamara's too
But on
fast.
that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down.
Let's play that a little bit.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact.
What's
And
the
as a result,
formation called?
Unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with
I'll
something.
look it up
here
when you
on
get the
3rd
ball
down.
back, bud.
On play action, it's Wentz sliding out of the pocket. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage.
I need to add more. I need to add more plays of what this play, this
also
formation.
to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here we go. White 90. White 90. Wants to pass.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however.
Wow.
Let's see what that's
bro.
about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Whitey, man.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. Ohio.
On play action, they'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cobb. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
That looks like a nice play that you just ran with those little slant space here post. I don't know if the
And the Eagles are going to go ahead and
There you
take
go.
another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1
play
remaining
that you just ran
here in this
earlier.
2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Here's Ryan Quigley now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will hit just
How does that
beyond
make you
the goal
feel?
line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
My head hurts like that so bad.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Damn, chill the
And
fuck
they'll bring him
out.
down at the 27-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of
I'm about to say, you
receivers,
caught
tight
that, I
ends,
would've had a
because
hit
their
you.
ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hola. Hey, it's my birthday. Pick up the phone.
On third down. That's Hamilton. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30.
Really?
Give him a couple on the run as it
Really,
brings
Chicho?
up a fourth down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's
Why
NFL
shoot?
game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. Now a late flag comes in as they got him down via the face mask, and that'll give him even better starting position.
Rush 2 again, you said?
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th
I'll rush 2 right now, bro.
Now Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
They got shut the hell up already. I need to concentrate right now.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And incomplete there.
Bro, this guy's
Nice
fucking
hit.
knocking all the
Jars
balls
ball
out from my
free
hand. I
and
can't throw
brings up
shit.
3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real
It's
difficult
3rd
to
and
hold
10.
on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Now Wentz on 3rd
Hey,
down.
it's my birthday. Go pick up the phone.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
That's my 3rd interception, and that's because it bounced off a guy.
Come on, let's go. White 90. White 90.
They go play action here on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can
Give me a
sit
fucking
back
second, Chucho. I'm
and
trying to
see
play a
the
game
ball
here.
coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
I have to right now because it's 7-7 right now.
And New York set to take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this 1st half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
I gotta
Can't
stand
wait
up.
to see
I
where
gotta
his
stand up. I can't
confidence
play
is
sitting down.
because the great ones, They'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw to Barkley on the check down. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Don't bother me there, Chooch. I'm still hurdled.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
Right back, Chooch. Right back, bud.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
I'm not going to open up my full playbook for you, Chooch, so you know how to stop me. And
This is
you
3rd
know how
and
to stop
7.
me.
Oh my god, my head hurts.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested
People,
first
fuck
half.
up and we're
We're
gonna
back
get
to
to the
East Rutherford. But first,
Victor,
this
ask me the
timeout.
commissioner,
In
bro.
danger of squandering their great
Okay,
field
Robert, I will.
position as they come up on a 3rd and 7.
How hard?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And Elliott puts this one through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
You miss me being in the league.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now the first play of
Shut
the
the fuck
drive
up,
there is
Chicho.
incomplete.
Shut the fuck up. You're
Well,
all
one
like,
thing
oh,
that I
Zombie,
like
we miss you.
defensively is
Zombie,
that they've
please
shown
come
them a lot
back.
of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I
First
think
of
that's what
all,
you need to do to keep an
First of
offense
all,
guessing.
Sean
And they
doesn't mind
certainly
me
have
being
kept
elite,
them
which
on
he
their
likes
toes.
me
That's
and
why they
everything.
haven't had much success
Robert
on the
loves
scoreboard.
me, you
Once
love
again,
me,
they'll go from the
what's it
23-yard
called?
line on 2nd and 10.
Everybody loves me, right? Right, Robert?
Let's go. What? 90.
Oh, I hate you, man.
What? 90.
Shut the fuck up, Robert. Stubby little bitch. Come on, hike the fucking ball so we can get going.
Ohio. Ohio.
Shut up, Sean.
Ohio.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know
did you go for field
the
goals or
best
not?
athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Chicho.
I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come
What the fuck up,
on.
Chicho? Well, when you
So
say
they throw
close
the
calls,
pick
like,
six,
did
they'll
you
get
go for
another
field
shot at
goals
it
or
now as
you
this
like
one's
pick
in
them
the
off
air.
and everything?
Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. New York set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
Yo, Sean, check this out, Sean. When I joined this league, which was like a couple days ago,
being calm and really
the
being
Eagles were
firm with his
2-4,
team.
right?
Had one tell me once, you know,
now,
we were having a tough patch. This
now that I've
two-show
been playing with
pass,
them,
this
they're
two-show
like,
pass, and if
about
I
to be
kept having a
4-4.
rough patch, he said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's
Eagle
Two
pressure,
games.
too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett in there to get him.
Sorry,
and
my
that's
bad. I'm
sack
actually gonna
number
be
8
5 and
for
4.
him
My
on
bad.
the year. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And an incomplete pass.
You guess what's going to happen there,
That'll
Chooch?
stop
You know
the
what play's
clock
going to
here with
happen?
Just under a minute to play in half number 1. I hate to sound really
Yeah?
negative, but at this
think
point,
so?
an incomplete pass
Wasn't a
almost
run.
a moral victory that it's not picked off.
What about
you may
now?
hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
He's going to look deep down the field, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
So far,
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Oh, wow.
It'll be a gain of 4. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wentz. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Landon Collins. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing...
And he lost the football, and the Eagles have recovered. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Caught. It's Huff. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. A final shot before half for Wentz. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this.
I beat Robert. I beat fucking Sean. I beat Joey. I beat everybody. Chucho's not even my cousin, so I don't know why you keep saying he's my cousin. No, oh shit.
I'm fun there, Chooch. I'm fun there.
As it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38. Ohio. Ohio.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Flex round. Here we go. Brand 38.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. It's caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Flex round. Flex round.
Back to throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's Cobb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's
What,
running
Gurley,
around
what kind of-
catching the ball. But when you have a
I know you
receiver
can throw
that's
better
stature,
than
you have
that.
to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
And he will
Hey, it's
lose
my
yardage
birthday.
here to the 31-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Powers through, lets it fly deep for cut. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Randall Cobb with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Oh.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. Raymond now on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And they'll go with a ground attack here. They'll take this up just shy of the 40.
No, rush 4, isn't it?
Excellent display of footwork on that run. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Play action. Now Wentz. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw,
Third quarter, 3
the
minutes and
catch,
30,
and how about
24
the
to
run
13.
after to get it to the
Big
end zone?
zombies winning.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field.
Let's go. Brand 38.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a first down. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. They'll look to throw now on first down. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Close call, maybe some hands on both sides. Here they get the defense.
And normally if they have that going on where both sides are fighting through like that, usually if there is a flag, it will go against the guys on D.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
Wentz now on first down. And that's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Here's Wentz to throw, and this is incomplete. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
And they'll run it here. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it. Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Flex round! 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 Ohio! Ohio!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 48, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harvey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And on the ground they go with the running back. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
To throw is Wentz. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Elliott puts this one through. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen. And you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Here comes Cobb. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back. That penalty will move them back.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fletcher Cox there for the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! 58 for Mike! 58 for Mike!
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to launch this thing way down.
I don't have a money place
here. 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him a gain of 38.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion
so fancy there,
downfield. Those guys made that play possible.
Quick 6 there, but you decided to be fancy there.
And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Typically, we think it's the
GG,
strong
man.
safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of
I'll be back to the
bounds.
party.
So this is just an incompletion here. The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Field goal forthcoming for Stephen Hauschka. And Hauschka's kick is good. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? To throw, it's Wentz. Rolling to his right. On the crossing route, complete. It's Harvey. And out across midfield down to the 45. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Now Wentz. And that's complete to Huff. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They go play action here on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the 26, the 30, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
Okay.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this 2nd half. Hauschka now for the extra point.
Okay.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this two-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Back to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there at 22. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. The gun, they'll look to throw. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out and out come the Eagles. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. How about the call to come with a blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. They are in field goal range here already. How do you handle this situation, tie game?
In a perfect scenario, you want to find a way to get the ball to the proper spot for your field goal kicker. They always have preferences. And you want to bleed the clock down so that when you do kick it, as the ball's going through the post, the clock hits zeros.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Brad 38. Brad 38.
He'll drop to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. And Hauschka's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect.
They was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll look to throw. They'll buy some time right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, empty.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They have the 3-point lead. Defense did their job. Now, late game. Although it looks good, you know the coaches, they haven't counted this as a victory yet.
I agree with you totally. Big applause for the defense, but no one is taking their headset off on the sidelines. They don't believe this game is over. The offense has to close this one.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. He's back to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Dante Fowler in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.